G'day, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we'll be rebuilding the master cylinder on my 2010 Triumph Thunderbird. As you can see, as I pull the, I don't know whether the camera will pick it up or not, but as I pull the, can you hear how creaky it is? Yeah, so I figure it's probably time to rebuild it. It's done over 30,000 Ks this bike, so it's in pristine condition, but I just keep replacing things on it as it needs. So this time I will be replacing the internals of the brake master cylinder. I got this kit, not sponsored, so we'll bang that in and see how that goes. So I've got to disconnect. I've got the quad lock up here. I've got to take off the mirror and the indicator underneath the mirror, and just disconnect the brake stoplight wires. Yeah, get it off, get it up on the bench, and rebuild it. So I'll show you how it's done. Righto, let's get into it. I'm going to start by removing the quad lock. Oh, get the diesel. Be careful not to strip these suckers. You'll be in more shit than a Werribee duck if you do that. Put that to one side. Righto, if you've got one of these contraptions, it helps you bleed the brakes, and it also helps you vacuum out the brake fluid. So I'm just going to do that now. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to loosen off the banjo bolt. I'll get some paper towel to put around that, stopping leakage. Give me a bit of tape for that. Last thing you want is brake fluid dripping on your paintwork. So that's well wrapped up now. Just undo these two Allen bolts. Okay, as you can see, it's off. Righto, we've got the master cylinder up here on the workbench. Time to start disassembly. Alright, I need a 10mm and a screwdriver. Take the lever off. I'm putting everything in order so I know which way it goes back in. There's a little rubber boot in there that's got to come off by the look of it first. I'm just going to turn the light. There we go, that's it out. That's actually a steel washer in there, so you've got to prise it out with a pick. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so there's a little circlip down there. I've got to remove that next. Don't know if this is going to work or not, but none of my circlip removers will not fit in there. The tips aren't small enough, so I'm going to attempt to use a couple of picks, straight picks. And try and get it out like this. Bastard. Now, I'm going to have to, I suppose I could stick something on the lathe and turn it up, couldn't I? Nah, fuck it, I'll just go down to the hardware store and see what I can find. Looks like I've managed to get it out with just the right angle, right angle pick. So I've got it started now. The circlip, that is. So I'm just slowly going around the edge and pulling it out like that because I don't have the right size. There we go, bingo. I got it. Oh, the circlip, that's the one, that's the sucker that I'm trying to get out. Right. Right, that's the order. I took them out. So now, time to replace all the seals with this little hooter. What is it? It's a TR key braking kit. As I said, non-sponsored. But if anyone out there would like to sponsor me, go for it. So that means this goes in here. There's a little nipple you've got to put it on. So that spring goes on there like that. That rubber's already on. Okay. Looks like that's all I've got to do. Can you see the difference in the old one? See how flat it is across here? And this one here is flanged out. That's the new one. That's the new one. And we'll put that up there like that. It's a bit of a difference between that one and that one, not much, but yeah, big difference between that one and that one. All right, carry on. I'll give this a clean up with a bit of brake clean and I'll get back to you. Alright, I'll blow it out with the air compressor. Nice and clean, and we're ready for reassembly. Kit also comes with this grease. So before you reassemble it, make sure you put some grease around the seals like this, so they slide back into its hole nice and easy. Just like that. Okay, put this all back together. Slide this back in its hidey hole. Like that. The new kit also gives you a new circlip. Righto, so what I ended up doing, I went down to the tool shop, and of course they didn't have anything that I needed. I ended up filing the ends of my circlip pliers, so we'll give that a crack, see what happens. Happy days. Just make sure it's seated in the groove. Which it is. Awesome. Nice. Put a bit of this grease on it. Okay, slide it down over. Just make sure that's seated in the groove. Which it is. And then push that home like that. Happy days. Reassembly is the reverse of how it come apart. That thing goes in there. Just clean that spring up a little bit. Put a bit of grease around that. Put the retaining nut back on it. we go. Rebuilt. Now put it back on the bike and bleed her up. That's next. Righto, all that's left now is to connect up the brake switch, which I'll do now. It's easy when it's off the bike. Righto, it's a bit of a shame that the kit doesn't come with new copper washers. So I've got some in my stash, so I'll just use them. Like you'd reckon for, like it was 50, I think it was about $56 delivered to my door, to a couple of rubbers and a circlip. We get ripped off, don't we? But it's the price you pay for motorcycling, unfortunately. I didn't buy it off the Peter Stevens, so that's got to be a good thing. Alright, I'll just snip this up. Now we can start, I'll put the mirrors and everything back on it, and we can start the bleeding process. That spacer in there. Righto. I'll bring these over here. See a few bubbles coming up. Okay, start the bleeding process. Alright, I'll put this up top here, and you can see when I start vacuuming out the fluid, it automatically drops, so just keep topping it up till you get all the air out. You see it going down. Starting to get good feel in the brake lever now. Really good feel actually. Okay, top this up and I'll go over to the other side and bleed the other caliper. Beautiful. That feels good. I'll just top it up now. Like that. Beautiful. No more creaking sound. Yes. Righto, that's it. All done. Oh well. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. And we'll catch you on the next one, eh?